Hi guys, it's Sarah, and today I'll be testing out popular edible slime recipes. That means that there's no glue and no activator in any of these. I've always wanted to eat those realistic food-looking slimes, and today we will actually be able to. So let's get started. Okay, so for our first recipe, it basically only contains like one ingredient, and it is super simple and easy to make. Okay, here's the recipe that we'll be exposing. So she basically adds a lot of gum and warm water, then waits an hour, and then bam, when she needs it all together, it turns into this super duper stretchy slime. I can't believe this easy recipe only requires like one ingredient. This looks a little too good to be true, but it's promising, so let's put it to the test. Here's my bowl and spoon, and I made sure to wash it really well because we're gonna be eating these slimes. And here's the gum that I picked out. I'm gonna start off with the Icebreaker's gum. It's watermelon flavored, and it used to be my favorite. I'm gonna pour out like all of it. Oh, why is it not getting out? Oh, I didn't realize you could just go like this. Much better. Next, I have this unique grape flavored bubble gum. Oh my gosh, they're shaped like balls. Who doesn't love a pair of chewy balls? I think this is enough for now. So let's pour in our water. This is about 1 cup that I'm pouring in right now. Guys, this looks like cereal, but with water. And now I'm just gonna keep attempting to mash these up in the water until they become super like soft and chewy. So I'm just gonna keep doing that and hope my arm doesn't fall off because these are so stiff. I should definitely start going to the gym more often.
Yo, you wanna see some real speed?
This is looking really nasty. And now the recipe says to let the gum marinate in the water for like another hour. So as we wait for it to dissolve, let's move on to our next recipe. But make sure to stay until the end of the video for the results, because I have very high hopes. Here's the next recipe we will be trying. First, she pours in a bag of gummy bears, and then she melts them in the microwave until they're super liquidy, kind of just like glue. She adds in some icing sugar, then mixies, and voila, a perfect slime that also tastes good. And she even eats it. Okay, so this recipe seems a little bit more difficult than the last one, but I still have very high hopes. So here's my enormous bag of the world's best gummy bears. Let's open it. I got that super flavorful whiff of these gummy bears, and they're already so squishy. To make the slime match, I'm just gonna use teal and purple. I also ended up adding some blue ones. Oh! This looks so delicious. Smash the like button if you love gummies. Let's head to the microwave to melt them. Here we are. The video didn't say how long to microwave it for, but I'm assuming around 15 seconds. Don't microwave the spoon, you guys. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Darn. Let's pray there's no explosion, guys. Okay, they seem pretty liquidy for now, but I still think it needs a little bit more. Put it back in for 5 seconds. Ooh la la, guys, I think it's ready. Here it is, you guys. It looks like blue raspberry icing, and it already looks like slime. It looks like super thick blue clear glue. It smells so scrumptious, I want to inject it. Anyways, let's add our confection sugar. Cornstarch works just the same, like just a little bit at a time so it doesn't get super activated. I have such high hopes for this because it literally already looks like slime. It's clumping up already. It's activating just like real slime. Just keep mixing, just keep mixing. Guys, I think it's working. So guys, I've been mixing it for the past 30 minutes, and apparently you need like an entire bottle. Guys, it's getting a little bit messy. Oh my gosh, guys, it's literally so stretchy. Literal banger. Guys, my table is absolutely destroyed. It's impossible to get off. I'm gonna keep kneading it all together and up to you guys once it's finished.
A few inches later.
An hour later of kneading and cleaning everything up. There are some like random chunks in there, but that's because it literally fell on the floor. But other than that, the slime actually became so clicky, and the texture I am in love with. It became so stretchy, and the bubble pops do not miss. But other than that, the slime is an absolute banger. I would definitely recommend making the slime recipe like at a friend's house because it is so fun to make, and it involves no glue and no borax activator. And now for the taste test. Let's rip a tiny piece.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, so it kind of just tastes like a thick blue raspberry gummy bear, but the aftertaste is a little bit strange. I personally wouldn't eat too much of this because it tastes a little bit weird. I'll rate the taste a 6 out of 10. But overall, I'd recommend this recipe if you're down to like getting really messy. Make sure to name the slime in the comments. I'm so excited for our next recipe because I heard it tastes super good, and the slime turns out super good quality. Here's the third recipe we will be testing out. All she uses to make the slime is marshmallow fluff or melted marshmallows, some oil to help, and a good amount of cornstarch. Then she adds some optional food coloring, and whoa, the end result looks just like slime. And the recipe says it tastes so good. So this recipe only requires 2 simple household ingredients: marshmallow fluff and cornstarch. Let's start off by putting our marshmallow fluff into the bowl. I used to eat marshmallow fluff all the time. Hello? Why is it not getting out? Let's use a spoon instead. And if you don't have any marshmallow fluff, you can always just melt some marshmallows, like just for 15 seconds, and it will work just the same. Why are all these recipes so messy? This part is optional, but it helps with the recipe a lot. She said to add like a splash of oil. I think that's good. I think this will make the marshmallows more like glue-like. And now let's add our cornstarch. And now we keep mixing this thing.
Mixing.
I'm gonna go in with my hands. How come in the recipe she was doing everything so neatly and clean? I did not sign up for all this messiness. Guys, I formed a chunk of slime. I'm gonna keep kneading this thing together and update you guys when I'm finally done.
3 hours later.
Okay, here's how the slime turned out for now. It feels very, very chunky. Like, it could definitely use some Ozempic. But other than that, it feels very smooth and it smells just like marshmallows. And now let's add some purple food dye. Make sure it's food dye, not paint, because of course we have to eat it after. This looks like a purple marshmallow blob. Let's knead it all together. Hopefully it doesn't stain my hands. Ooh la la, guys, it turned into one of my favorite colors, that lavender, and it looks just like frosting. Oh my gosh, I can't even tell the difference between this and a regular slime. It can literally stretch so far. And now for the taste test. I'm gonna take a small bite once again. Let's try it. 3, 2, 1. It tastes like floury marshmallows, but like really sweet. It tastes like marshmallow flavored cornstarch that's like powdery and sweet. But for an edible slime, I think it actually tastes very good. It tastes a little bit like fondant now that I think about it. Let's not forget our toppings. Can never go wrong with some glitter. And this is edible glitter, by the way. Not only does this look like a fluffy purple marshmallow, but it actually tastes like it. I've always wanted to take a bite, like just one bite of those realistic looking slimes that I've seen on TikTok. And now you finally can. I would highly recommend this recipe for its taste and looks. So I'll give it a solid 9 out of 10. Okay, so our last two recipes were a big fat success, but now it's time for the results that you guys have been all waiting for. Here is the gum slime, and as you can see, it looks disgusting. It looks like a decomposing swamp in here. Ugh. But I'm testing this recipe so you guys don't have to. Why does it look like chewed up barf? Oh, it's very squishy though. I like the squish. What about the gum balls? Oh my gosh, they're so stiff. I like it when the balls are squishy, but I still think I can put it inside my slime. Based on the recipe, it was supposed to turn out really creamy and stretchy, but whatever we have here is not it. That is not very stretchy if you ask me. Ew! This felt like a rotten sponge. Did you guys hear that shart? Ew, in the water. Ooh. So I just spilled out the water, and this is what I was left with. It looks like chewed up food. This looks so unappetizing, you guys, but now for the taste test. Can you even eat gum? Guys, I'm so scared. Wait, guys! There's a little stretch. Maybe the slime isn't actually that bad. I just wish it looked a little bit more appetizing because now I have to eat this. And I'm testing this so you guys don't have to suffer. Can you guys like and subscribe before I eat this? Okay, I think this is good. 3, 2, 1. Ew. Guys, I think I need therapy now. It's the most disgusting thing I've ever tasted. It tasted like a grainy watermelon scented sponge. I can't believe I just did this, but I got completely bamboozled. That lady was a big scammer. Maybe I used like the wrong gum or something, but I don't know why mine isn't stretching like hers did. And it's like peeing all over me. Ugh. Please just chew your gum. Keep it in your mouth and not in your hands. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed these 3 edible no glue slime recipes. These are all so easy and great to do with friends or at your own house. Just please don't eat the gum slime. But for an edible slime, the other 2 slimes that we made actually tasted pretty yummy and I'd recommend them. Let me know your favorite recipe that we tried today and make sure to name all of them in the comments below. Some of the slimes were so sexy. I love you all so much and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. See you guys in my next video. Love you all. Bye!